What's up everyone, Shell here. Welcome back to another Sonic Quest Ultimate video. In this one, I'm speeding through Planet West after I destroyed a tour guide in Starlight Carnival. So it's time to begin with the first 3 main zones. And for your viewing pleasure, I've changed the soundtrack to the original version for only this, so that it could actually fit the environment. Because the remix version, while not bad, it's way too hyper for a place literally get it taken over by 8-man. So you're welcome, I fixed it. Only one I'm doing. Damn it. Whatever. No, I barely go down this path in Sonic Colors. Good reasons I don't go down this path, but you know. Still. And now we have Spike! I did not mean to go this way. So we have Spike, the classic Sonic thing, as well as Rocket. These two. I got one though. Kind of embarrassing, but whatever. I just threw the grind rails. What was that? Whatever. I shouldn't waste too much time in these. I don't want this to be a long video. I did not think. Now, Starlight Carnival really should have been the shortest one, but it just wasn't. Doesn't matter though. Yes. I don't want to talk too much. Like, really want you out to hear the music, but Sonic, we don't want to talk too much anyway. It's like not as fast as this game, man. Why did I not?
I can do this all day.
That is some. Why would you even? That's such bull. Whatever. We have 2 gold rings. One is right there, but before we do that. Here's the other one. Probably the fastest I've done for a main level. Now we got 2 side levels to do, which for Fluid and Fledger will be sped up. Act 4 is the next main act, and after I beat that, there'll be a cutscene that plays. Act 5 is another side zone. Act 6 is the last main act, which will be the case for the rest of the levels, besides Terminal Philosophy. Weird how do you do it. For every other, for this, Aquatic Park, Asteroid Coaster, just Act 2, put it in Act 6. But whatever.
A confession to make, I just restarted this level 2 times because I had the Jade list was wasting my... It kept leading me backwards for some reason. I don't know why it was doing that, or I don't know why you wouldn't want to go backwards on a side stage to begin with. But whatever, this is the only Jade that's actually useful. I did not want to go there, I wanted to go here. God, Jade is such a... Jesus Christ, wow. Look at that, I didn't go through red, and then my camera just breaks here. Jade list is the most useless list in the list catalog. And that's basically when you have a bomb list from Lost World, that was a freaking gimmick thing. I want to stay a little longer for the music, but for your speed and pleasure, I won't. I respect your time. So, why not? At least I still get hear it. Usually this one's useful. Nope, I can't even freaking get that one. This is the most useless wisp ever. Like, what the heck is this? Oh, it's supposed to be able to go through walls. Yeah, I can't even, like, it works sometimes. I don't get it. I guess supposed to just use it for here and leave. That's it. Can I even go back? Maybe here so I can go back. Or straight to my death. Okay. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Bro, what is this? Can I go back? Do I have to get everything in here? There's something above me. You know, clear about that? Like, what the kind of supposed to know there's something above me, man? Bruh. That was so bad. Oh my god. I hate the Jade Wisp. It just wasted so much time that I'm gonna have to, luckily for sped up, it won't feel that much, but the 2 resets, I'm gonna have to cut this freaking video. That was so stupid. Next side stage. Hopefully this one doesn't annoy me. This is a better quick second than the actual version. Except for that, because I'm boosting and pressing forward, it doesn't matter. How did he hit? Where did that one come from? Why is there nothing below me? Where is it? You mean the left of part 2 can't install?
You give me this big surprise with no big prizes. Why you come at me like this?
Alright, we're back to our main act. This is the other half of Act 1. So, like I said, when I beat this level, a cutscene will play, so make sure you're quiet for it. I love that startup animation so much. Over here is a coin, but I'm not picking it up. As I said. That was close. To make sure I don't really hate home attack, I need the laser wisp. Or the camera move. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm alive. I'm alive. Just gotta wait. Don't try to tempt me. Almost forgot the button there. Thank God my memory served me right for that one. One of the only stages we could get all 5 red rings.
A great grandiose win, but still no big prizes. The scam needs to
I'll
stop.
take that dubs. Ah, so close. Alright, listen up. Shh.
You know, as alien as this place is, there's something very Eggman-ish about it.
I think he's transforming it somehow, making it part of his theme park.
Attention guests, if you can hear this message, you are trespassing in an area still under renovation. If you are not a robot, please return to the main park areas and ignore anything evil you might have seen here. Thank you.
It looks like the theme of his park is universal domination and the conquest of alien races.
It's more than a theme, it's a reality. He's using them like intergalactic gas.
It's pretty low, even for a sleazeball like Eggman.
Some displacement of indigenous aliens and destruction of natural resources may occur. Eggman Enterprise is not responsible.
You getting any of that?
Yeah, they're totally freaked out. It sounds like they're in shock because of public transportation and a loony nurse. Oh no, wait, scratch that. They're in shock because of their planet's strange transformation and having been dragged across the universe.
Well, I still can't believe he kidnapped the whole planet. How does somebody do that?
They're saying it was either ice cream or a tractor beam.
Yeah, well, I'm going to guess it wasn't ice cream shooting out of those generators.
If it was, I would get one for back home.
Dude, I'd get two. Now, if everyone will excuse me, I'm going to put a stop to these renovations.
Not a bad filler cutscene, but you know, the writing just has to be corny. However, back to our side stage.
Satisfy him. Guy, you shoot more bananas. Wait, bro, I didn't even see where I was. Oh, shit! That's unfair. What's the bro they shoot? Fast doesn't react. Jam some pretty already? Oh, I don't care. Awesome. Oh, well. Oh, well, it's my get here.
Back to our main stage, with Act 6 being our Act 2. Where that end section with the grass will become a grind reel section in this level. Watch out for a surprise. We do not attack these guys. Clever shortcut, I must say. You know. But now I will know the shortcut. Where's my sound effects? Why is everything so quiet right now?
Lucky, even after all the fixes.
That was weird. Bro, I just want hover. Oh, R2's the button now? I could have sworn it was square. That wasn't... I just wasted that. Not time for this part. I don't remember much, but it's all in 2D, so not like there is much to remember. I did that a lag spike somehow? All I'm doing is using hover. Bro, what the heck is these lag spikes coming from? Is there a red ring up here or something? Yep. There's a gold ring right below me. Right here. So Sweet, I get a ring, I'll take that. I'm gonna cut out those two.
Bye bye.
Bye, hopeful. I'm gonna cut away those 2 deaths. So you've heard I died twice, but you don't know how I died twice. With that though, it's time for our 4th boss, which is just a copy of the first boss, slightly harder, and our next cringe boss cutscene. So, shh.
And there's the generator. Seems like these guys are getting harder and harder to find. I know for a fact these guys are getting harder and harder to beat.
Please remember, all planets in Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park are, as far as you know, wholly owned properties of Eggman Enterprises and its subsidiaries. All unauthorized photography, video reproduction, or shutting down of generators is strictly prohibited. Thank you.
Eggman, I am going to save this planet, and I am going to free these aliens. No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me. We can save a lot of time and broken robots if you just quit now. You try to be reasonable.
Only good thing about that cutscene is how it ends. Oh, I forgot. I should have changed it back to the remix music. Whatever. Yeah, but that little cocoon shell ain't gonna help you. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know what to do here. I've never dealt with this. Why are you so mad? I've hit you twice, man. Calm yourself down. Alright, that's the boss. And my next and last S rank. I think I got like 4 S ranks in this. Oh, sweet. Time for our last cringe cutscene, which does have some good humor.
Wow, sometimes I even impress myself. For a second there, I wasn't sure I was going to pull it off. No, who am I kidding? We both knew how this would end.
Are you talking to the broken robot who can't hear you?
Maybe. That's between me and the robot. See, the important thing here is the alien planet is free.
Absolutely.
So, we can just forget about the whole talking to dead robots thing, right?
Nope.
I knew you'd say that.
Oh, come on. I've seen you save the day a lot of times, but I've never seen you talk to a pile of metal.
Touche.
Next stop, Planet Wisp.
And that, everybody, is the end of the video. If you enjoyed this part of Sonic Colors Ultimate, if you did subscribe, like, bell, and notify, go on my friends, my socials in the description, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace! And see y'all in the next Sonic Colors part, which will take place in Aquatic Park.